Guys, welcome to another video. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a video discussing the best and worst palettes that I think are on the market and that I have in my own personal collection. I'm going to be discussing why I like certain palettes, why I don't like certain palettes. I organized them by brand, so I'm going to go from the most expensive to the least expensive. But don't forget to like and subscribe before we start. I'm gonna start with the palette brand that we all know, probably the most popular high-end brand that is known for its palettes, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, I have 4 Anastasia palettes. They range in the like 42 to 45 area. They're pretty good. I really like their matte shadows. I think they have the best matte formulation for their shadows. I used the Soft Glam palette on my eyes today. Let's start for my most favorite out of these palettes is the Soft Glam palette. It's so dirty. I've had it for the longest time. Now this palette, this is the only palette in my collection that I have hit pan on. The only palette. And there's only one shadow that I've hit pan on. I feel like this is just goes to show that I have way too many palettes, and the reason why I've only hit pan on one shadow and one palette is because I have so many. Even when I use different palettes, sometimes I'll literally just pull this palette out for a really perfect transition shade or like a black, a really nice black shadow. So this palette this is top number 1. This is my favorite palette ever. Now for these other Anastasia palettes that I have, one of them I didn't pay for. This one I got for gratis from my job, the Alyssa Edwards palette. This palette is so bright. I don't use these colors. Like, I don't use these colors. I feel like if I ever needed a really nice blue, I'd probably use it because, you know, when blue shadows are really difficult to formulate. I feel like they're the hardest color to work with because they get patchy so easily, and when you blend them out, it gets really frustrating. At least for me, I hate working with blue eyeshadows because I feel like it's just so hard to blend them. So I don't know, this one's kind of scary because it's really, I know it's pigmented, I know it, but this one's really pretty. I have not even touched it. Like, I think I used this blue one a little bit. It's really bad. I've had it for a while, but I didn't pay for this one, so it's okay that I didn't touch it. I didn't waste my money. Now I have the infamous Subculture palette. This palette is terrible. Let me just be honest. This palette is horrible.
Can I lie? Can I lie? Can I fucking lie?
The colors in it, the color scheme is so unique. Oh, I almost fell out of my seat. That's how bad this palette is. It's terrible, terrible. So chalky, so patchy. The shimmer shades are okay. This one, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but it's ugly. It's terrible. This palette, like, throw it in the trash, and I'm mad I spent my money on this. But I think I found this at TJ Maxx, so it was on sale. And it was like, you know, because, you know, they got rid of these palettes because nobody wanted them. So they sent them all to, like, the Marshalls and the TJ Maxx, and that's where I bought it. Horrible, not worth the coins, terrible. The last Anastasia palette that I have is the Norvina. I thought this palette was so cute when it came out. I was like, the purple and the pink, but they really bamboozled us because they was like, this is a purple palette. There is one purple eyeshadow, one pink one. That's red. The rest of these are all in the other palettes. There's literally one pink shimmer, one purple. Too Faced palettes. I have 3 Too Faced palettes. One I didn't buy with my money. It was a gift, a gratis gift from my manager for winning a contest at work. And it's super cute. It really is. But the shadows... are ashy. Ashy. Like, how am I mean, it's cute, but like, I can't wear these. Maybe I could work with like 2 or 3 of them, but it's supposed to be themed after their dog apparently, but okay. Excited to buy it. It was like $50, I think. It's so uniquely packaged. I think this is so cute. So adorable. Like the little, these are really like glitter almost, not really shimmer, but they're really pretty. I barely used it and it was really expensive, but I barely used it because I don't know, I just forgot that I bought it, I guess. I don't know. It's cute though. I have no issues with it. The shadows are nice. It's kind of boring, honestly. Now the third Too Faced palette that I love this one. I'm gonna use this one year round. It looks like I haven't used it, but I have, is the gingerbread palette, the extra spicy. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells like gingerbread cookies. It's amazing. The colors are so pretty. Like they're very, this is a perfect fall time palette. I think, I know it's a Christmas palette, but I feel like this is just perfect for fall. The colors are so pretty. This is a really good palette to have, especially if you like that brown smoky eye. It smells good, it blends nice. It's amazing. Okay, now Kylie Cosmetics, her palettes, let me just be honest, they're kind of dry. They're like Sahara Desert dry, chalky, horrible, awful, disgusting. No. I got the whole, I'm ashamed to admit that I literally purchased the whole entire Halloween collection, I think last year, or maybe the year before, I'm not sure. I bought the whole thing because I was like, oh my god, it's so cute, I love Halloween, and I was like standing Kylie for some reason, I don't know, and I got the whole collection. And the collection, all the stuff in the collection was good. The lipsticks, the glitter eyes, the blush, the highlighter, all of it was good, except for this palette. This palette is the driest palette I've ever used in my life. You can probably hear it, listen. Do you hear that? Chalky. It's like sidewalk chalk. Like that's literally, it's bad. It's so bad. It's terrible. It doesn't blend. I'm sorry. Kylie lies on her Instagram story talking about, oh my god, I'm using this from my, you lying. It's not that palette because it's terrible and it doesn't look like that. But there is an exception to her palettes. The Valentine's Day palette, this palette is so good. The shimmers, they're mediocre. They're not horrible, but they're really pretty. They could be a little bit more wet, if you know what I'm saying. But these mattes are so good. These pinks and reds are so pretty. Like sometimes I like to do just a simple pink look with just one pink shadow, and this is what I use. It's so good. When I first got this palette, I was using it every single day. It's really nice. I like it, and I like that it comes with a mirror, and I think it was like in the $30 range. It's pretty good. This is the only Kylie palette though that is worth anything. That's worth coins, anything. I'm just gonna get these palettes out of the way because they're crusty, dusty, old, tired, need to be retired. I'm over this brand. I don't really like this brand anymore. Morphe.
Yup.
Morphe palettes, recently they've gotten more expensive and less effective, less good. They're just not that good. Like I have the Jaclyn Hill palette. Boring. That's honestly the one word you could say for all Morphe palettes. Boring. I have this palette. What is it? The Boss Mood. I got so excited when I bought this palette. It's cute. The colors are cute, but I don't know what it is about Morphe shadows that just don't work for me. Like I go to use them, they don't blend right. I don't know. I just feel like they're cheap. They're cheap, and there's other brands that are at the same price point that are way better quality than Morphe. I don't know why we're still standing Morphe. They're not good. They work with racist people. They work with problematic people. James Charles palette, I bought it. It's not that good. It's dry, and then the pigments are weird to work with. It's so big and awkward. If I need to do like a colorful look, I'll probably reach for that palette only because it does have those colors in it and they are pigmented. But, and then the last Morphe palette is the Such a Gem. This is another big one. This one is pretty. This one I like, but I really only use the shimmers. That's pretty much it. And honestly, I bought this whole palette for this shade right here because it's literally like silver and it's so pretty. I didn't have any other shadows that were like real true silver, so that's why I bought this. But honestly, I don't think they're really worth it. I have several Juvie Displaced palettes. They're all really good, really pigmented. Love the aesthetic of the whole brand. I love that they keep their prices down and that they always are putting out quality products, in my opinion. I don't know about the brand owner. I heard some stuff about her. She's kind of problematic, but I honestly bought all the palettes before that stuff came to light, so I wasn't gonna return them because they're good. Warrior 2, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. It looks like I haven't used a lot of these, but I swear I have. It's just the way the eyeshadows settle, I guess. This one is so pretty. It's so pigmented. They look good, they last long, they don't oxidize, they don't get patchy. They're blue palette. The shimmers in these palettes, especially this one, are gorgeous. They are so shiny. They're literally the true to color. They look exactly how they look in the pan. They're really good. They blend really nicely. All the mattes are super blendable and they're not dry. Oh, is the Magic palette. Beautiful. This one has my favorite shimmers in here. These, ooh, the greens, all these are so pretty, and these are like the deepest eyeshadows ever. So pretty, because I feel like sometimes like in palettes the shadows look deep in the pan and then when you swatch them, but then when you blend them out they lose their color. With the Juvie Displaced ones, when you blend them out they stay true to the color, they stay deep, they stay pigmented, you don't blend that away. Really like that. And I have several others. I have the new affordable brand. Honestly, I feel like these palettes are better than some of my expensive palettes. Is Colourpop. Now my least favorite Colourpop palette is gonna be one that I got in BoxyCharm when I used to do BoxyCharm. I just don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this palette. What am I supposed to do with this? It's all shimmer. I just feel like it's kind of pointless. Next is the Misunderstood Disney Villains palette. Oh my gosh. What happened to you? She must have fell out. I will say with the Colourpop palettes, if you drop them, especially the monochromatic palettes, the shadows will fall out. You can pop them right back in, but sometimes they do kind of like break like that. So just keep that in mind, but they're still good. And they're super inexpensive. Like the monochromatic palettes are like $12. I think this palette was like $16. And that's only because it's a Disney collab. So, but this one is really cute. All the little shimmer shades and the names are so cute. That's one of my favorite things about Colourpop are the names of their shadows. They're so adorable. Like Diablo, No Spots, 101, The Fates, so cute. I love that. Palette is the Yura Cutie. This one's so cute. It's like their Valentine's Day, one of their Valentine's Day palettes. It's so cute. It was really this pink and purple shadow that got me. Usually when I'm buying palettes, it's like 1 or 2 shadows in the palette that I want, and that's why I buy the whole palette, to use those 1 or 2 shadows, which is kind of dumb now that I'm saying it, but whatever. It's cute. I love this palette. It's like super girly and flirty and Valentine's Day, and these shadows are really light for me to use, but I can work with them. They're cute. Now my favorite out of the Colourpop palettes are the monochromatic palettes. I have so many of them. They're all so cute. The names are so creative. My favorite one is gonna have to be the Meant to Be one. It's so cute. Look how colorful, or look how minty. They're really pretty, and the shimmers are so creamy. The mattes blend so nice. And I like these because I do have a lot of options when I do colorful looks, and I like that I can grab one palette and have like all the blues, all the greens. This one is my second favorite. It's so pretty. This palette really saved my life because I almost betrayed my morals and almost bought the blue Jeffree Star palette because it was so pretty and blue, and I was like, I hate him, but I really want blue shadows like that. And then for some reason this palette just popped up on like an ad on like Instagram, and I was like, that's God, because I was literally about to betray myself. But I bought this one, and this one is like $12, and that other palette was like $40. So, and then my other one that I really like, this one is so pretty, because I feel like it's really hard to find just a regular gray shadow, but there's gray, black, silver. I love this. It's so pretty. And I love how all these little palettes come with a mirror, because that's really helpful. Like, you don't realize how much you need a mirror when you're doing something or using one palette, or how helpful this can be when you're doing other things. So I really like that all of them come with a mirror. And I have the Just My Luck, Main Squeeze, Honey, Aren't You Glad, and It's My Pleasure. So these palettes are amazing. They're super inexpensive. Like, and when you get them on sale, they're like $9. Like, I literally paid $9 for all of these. So they're really good. I really like them. And that is it from my palette collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what other content you want to see, and don't forget to like and subscribe.